We have the Yough Cougars facing Elizabeth Ford in their home opener here at William.
Version of Rob.
Oh, jeez. Real quick, we'll give you
overall 1-0 in section play entering today's game. Leading off were center fielder Savannah Mans. Batting in the cleanup spot, first baseman Maria Lindich. Batting 7, Kaelin Rittenhauer. She is playing second base.
Larsenese is a strike.
This Warriors team played, so maybe a little bit of a blessing in disguise for
therefore the fielder Maddie Best, and just around the infield, third baseman is Shelby Pelegdi, shortstop Anna Resnick, and Breeser Civic behind the plate. For 11 at bats, and she's off to a pretty good. There's a change up to Larsenese again. It's great to see Haley back in. She was part of our crew at the Foster House for Deli. We got some gifts for them girls coming up here side from Larsenese. Evens the count at 2-2. Looks good.
Yeah, he looks like Haley.
There's a change up. Is caught looking at the letters.
Really tough teams. They actually played one of the top-ranked teams in the country and only lost 2-1.
I was going to say a one-run game, yeah. And that shows why they're one of the favorites here in Class 4A, here in the WPIL and the state. A swing and a miss there by Savannah.
Has allowed only 9 hits.
Takes a look at the wristband of the sign. And there's a swing and a miss. 0-2 on Savannah Mans. This is our second look at Yough. We watched them in the season opening win against defending Class 2A state champion Fraser. Down for Kaylee Larsenese with 2 Ks. And we'll get ready here for the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Cougars. And we are stop Anna Resnick. In the 2-hole is Brooke Markland, the second baseman, number 9. Batting third would be the catcher, Breeser Civic. And in the cleanup spot is third baseman, Shelby Telegdi, number 24. Batting fifth is first base 7 spot, Bella Gemiliano, the designated player, will bat 8th. And freshman Carly Sukup, the center fielder, will bat 9 now.
Emma Augustine will be in the pitching.
Emma Augustine. We'll see her in the batter's box next inning, but
it's 26 strikeouts.
2 games of the week this week. Friday we will be back. We have a special delivery to be made. First pitch from Augustine. It's ball a little high.
Football team, also a good athlete in soccer and basketball for Elizabeth Ford.
That's one danger spot for any pitcher that faces Elizabeth Ford. You don't want to get them in hitter's count. Makes it 2-1 on the first batter here for the Warriors.
Augustine had 10-plus strikeouts against Fraser in that season opening win.
2-1 pitch. Foul back. Evens a count at 2-2.
Here Yough has a tough non-section game tomorrow. They're going to be playing against Class 5A Penn Trafford.
Yeah, another defending state champion. I know we watched that game right before the Fraser game when we were up at Penn State a couple years back. And that one's fouled away. Good job of protecting there by Resnick.
Yough also a win over Cannon McMillan.
Another
to their
softball
credit.
Powerhouse. It's funny, I mean, because we say defending champions at powerhouses, but a lot of, that's one reason why we didn't do power rankings is we're not sure what teams have after a year off.
A lot of teams are definitely looking different. You don't know if, they still have a lot of their team. I mean, look at Elizabeth Ford. They lost only one senior starter from the team that would have played last year, but a lot of teams aren't in that same situation.
Full count now on Resnick. And there's a shot up the middle. That's going to be through, and Resnick is on with a single.
Top of the CF Forder, Anna Resnick came into this game hitting .467, so she adds to that high batting average. And now Brooke Markland, who's hitting little under .450.
Markland now stands in awaiting her first pitch. Lays down the bunt. She will be tagged out there by first baseman Maria Lindich. But she did her job and moved Resnick to second.
Brings up Brees Sevic, the left-handed hitting catcher. Senior Alderson Brodus recruit.
Sevic very good at hitting to all fields as well. And there we see it right down the left field line. That drops in. That's going to be a fair ball. And the ball rolls into the corner. Here comes Resnick around to score, and Sevic's going to pull in with a double to start the scoring. It's like she heard what I said.
Yeah, she hit it right on cue as she goes opposite field, and it just stays fair. And Sevic, who during that run to the state title game, she had a couple really big clutch hits.
She did,
including one against Mount Pleasant in the state semifinals. She was the leading run producer 2 years ago, driving in 25 runs for the Warriors.
Here comes freshman Shelby Telegdi. Got a changeup, kind of got caught halfway through the swing, but she's going to move the runner over. She kind of hesitated in the swing because we know what kind of power she could bring from our senior swing tournament last year. He was very impressive as technically an 8th grader.
Mm-hmm.
So she is retired 1-3. Sevic moves over to third. And now we have Grace Smith. She comes in batting .312. And there's a shot to right. And that is going to be caught there by Michaela Spoonhoward. And that will end the inning. But the Warriors get on the board. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. And that'll give us a chance to thank our first sponsor of the day.
Yeah, the second inning is brought to you by Perked Up Cafe, the host of our Valley Sports Guys podcast every Sunday morning in Charleroi. There are few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and an experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster, serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries. Perked Up Cafe serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches, and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi available on-site, and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports. Let them know we sent you. Speaking of the Valley Sports Guys podcast, of course, hosted by myself and my trusty fearless leader, Jeremy Salou. It's recorded live at Perked Up Cafe every Sunday, 10:30 a.m., available on your favorite podcast stations beginning at 1 p.m. We will make our triumphant return to Perked Up this Sunday after a 2-week hiatus for the holiday. Excited to get back into it, talk some softball and baseball that we have kind of missed out on. So if you're not doing anything Sunday morning, be sure to join us, support a local business in the process. As Sammy McGee will step up for the Cougars, and she will take a swinging strike.
I think that's one key for Larcenies here is get ahead as often as possible, and she's had no problem doing that so far. I think she's been ahead of every batter here so far in the early going. And there's strike 2.
Having command of those rise pitches, too, very key for Larcenies.
It's funny because when we've seen her at the senior swing and everything, and luckily she did get the play, she just didn't pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And, she said it's funny as a pitcher, you rely on that rise ball, but as a pitcher, you're told to as a hitter, you're told to lay off. She's like, I just can't lay off the high ones. She said Coach Rutherford's always on her about that. She's like, I like throwing it, though.
There was not a kid who wanted to pitch more than she did in that tournament.
And we thought we might see her.
We thought we might in the championship game against Fraser, but
there's a changeup grounded right to Telegdi at third on the 2 hops. Sends it over to Smith at first, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's what makes EF so dangerous is even when Larcenies in striking girls out. You know, she has such good defense behind her. You know, you lose a player like Jordan Paneri, who's now playing at Yough. That's a big blow to a defense, but
Right.
some veterans here on this team that play exceptional D.
The first pitch, and that's popped up in foul territory, and it's going to get out of play. It'll be 0-1 here on Emma Augustine, the Yough pitcher. Nice crowd here in William Penn.
Beautiful Wednesday afternoon for some softball.
It's pretty warm out here.
Yeah.
I got a nice little burn yesterday.
I wore a long sleeve shirt just to be safe, but
And there's a shot pass to Legdy at third, and it's into left field. And Augustine is on with the first hit of the game for the Cougars. That one hit sharply in the hole.
we're going to see a pinch runner here for Augustine.
And the courtesy runner for pitchers and catchers. We'll see who it is. It's going to be number 8.
Number 2.
Or number 2, Maddie Rittenhauer. Sorry. So she will be the courtesy runner for Augustine each time she reaches base.
Come on, 1-9, let's go, kid, let's go, kid.
Brings up Maria Lindich. Lindich hitting .250 coming into this game.
There's a bunt. It's going to go foul.
As we get closer to the bottom of this lineup, player we have to circle on the lineup card is Kaelin Rittenhauer in that 9 spot.
Right.
Had 2 hits against Fraser and really did a good job of setting the tone at the bottom of the lineup and getting everything back to the top.
Coach Harvey, prides himself on the job she's done. And there's a pop-up. Smith gets it. Good job by Rittenhauer there. Maddie Rittenhauer not to leave too far off of first base. Grace Smith catches that pop-up. We now have 2 outs here in the top of the second. Michaela Spoonhauer checks in, the right fielder. And she takes ball 1. I believe that's the first ball thrown against the to lead off a batter here for Larcenies.
Yeah, she's done a really good job of getting ahead in the count and just missed a little bit there.
There's a swing and a miss, evens the count at 1-1.
These 2 teams are coincidentally the only teams that we have followed to Beard Field at Penn State for state championship games.
Fraser.
Oh, aside from Fraser.
There's a swing and a miss by
Current,
Spoonhauer.
the only current 4A teams.
Right. Good catch.
Yough was, of course, 3A when they won the state title in 2016. Sorry, Donnie.
Larson's now with a 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And Spoonhauer just caught looking, so another strikeout for Larcenies, and we'll head to the bottom of the second after no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on for the Cougars, and looking forward to being back. It seems like it's been a while since we've been out here. I know we had some cancellations last week, but it's good to be back out here.
It is nice. I covered. I was inside on Monday because I covered hockey at the Ice Castle. Ringgold getting a nice quarterfinal win, the PIHL Class B playoffs. And then it was nice to be up at Malden Yards yesterday for a game at California.
Yeah, I was at early Tuesday afternoon. I was at Ringgold for the Ringgold Laurel Highlands baseball game. Always good to see our buddy Laura Grimm. And we're talking a little basketball, eager to host the Mon Valley Shootout Classic this year that we were supposed to host last year. And some exciting renovations coming to Ringgold High School, so I'm confident they'll be done in time to allow us to get our tournament off without a hitch. And, yeah, it's exciting. Watched Laurel Highlands beat Ringgold 10-2. So not so exciting for our local team, but they get a rematch today.
Young Rams team that will only get better. And, of course, Laurel Highlands, I mean, they're the cream of the crop right there in that section.
And we were supposed to broadcast it, but she decided she wanted to change the time to noon. So now Lauren Vey steps in for the Warriors in the 6th spot.
I sense some shade.
And she takes a strike.
And there, I'm not talking about the shade underneath this canopy.
We're not really in that shade.
Yeah, I'm not in that shade, but
The 0-1 pitch to Vey. She takes ball outside.
Lauren Vey, a sophomore, missed out on her freshman season at EF last year, hitting .214 to start the season.
All sophomores this season will be known as COVID freshmen because they're practically freshmen.
Instead of redshirt freshmen,
Yes.
COVID freshmen.
There's a shot to short. Nice job there by Pritz. Over to first base for the out. Good job by Linden to keep her foot on the bag. So Vey is retired 6-3, and Larceny steps in.
EF going to need their bottom of the lineup to really produce.
Larceny holds off the change. Low for a ball.
Larceny's only hitting 100 coming in, but we know she's a capable bat.
She did well in the senior swing tournament, and that's one part of her game that I thought really improved is her hitting since her freshman season.
She did have 5 RBIs in yesterday's game, but Harry did explain to me that she got 3 of them on a drop third strike.
Yes.
And a couple of errors. So Game Changer did credit her with 3 RBIs on that one.
There's a little spinner off the bat. Augustine bare hands, throws over to first to Lindich, and that's the 2nd out. Larceny's just missed squaring that one up. Sent a spinner back to her mate in the circle. Bella Gamiliano steps in. 2 outs here in the inning.
Another sophomore in this lineup for the Warriors.
There's a big swing and a miss.
She's hitting .273 to start the season.
Augustine's wind up, and there's a fly ball to right, and that one's going to drop between the second baseman and right fielder. Good effort there by Kaelin Rittenhauer. But that one falls in for a single.
Nice little blooper there. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Carly Sukup.
The 3rd hit now for the Warriors in this one.
Sukup hitting .333 so far for the Warriors.
That one's ball just a little low. O'Delly tried to frame it, but right on top of that one.
Big at bat here for EF if you can turn it back over to the top of the lineup.
There's another pitch, looks like the same location there, and that's also called a ball. Two and 0 on Sukup. And there's one fouled back to the screen. Or I should say the mat. It's now 2 and 1. There's a changeup, spins up. O'Delly nearly makes a great catch and crashes into the fence. Got to even the count at 2 and 2. Good effort there by O'Delly. I guess if you're, wearing all the equipment, you might as well go all out, right?
Yeah, some fearlessness there going into the cage to try to get that final out. That's what you want to see from your catcher.
2-2 now on Sukup. Augustine looking to get out of this inning. And there's swing and a miss. Strike 3. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on for the Warriors as we get ready to head to the 3rd. With Elizabeth Ford leading 1-0. And Jose's going to tell us who is going to sponsor this 3rd inning.
Yeah, this 3rd inning of play here at William Penn is sponsored by the Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural. Have you ever had a muscle pain that just will not go away? An ache that affects your day or stiffness that impairs your abilities to work or play? The Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela offers several options to help you look and feel your best. From massage and spa treatments to essential oils, CBD, and other healthy living items, hair, facials, mani-pedis, and reflexology are also available. Cheney's Natural also carries skincare products by Farmhouse Fresh. Make an appointment online at cheneysnatural.com or by calling 724-328-2834.
So get ready here for the 3rd inning, and I think things are about to pick up now. I mean, softball we generally see once you get to that second time through the order, the batters have all seen the pitcher. The pitcher, you know, is kind of at a disadvantage from here on out because there's no secrets. So
yeah,
we'll see as we get ready. It'll be Allie Augustine, Kaelin Rittenhauer, and Mackenzie Pritz due up here for the Cougars.
Yought's 8-9-1 hitters. Larceny is already with 3 strikeouts through 2 innings.
Augustine steps in, positions herself in the back of the box. Here's the first pitch, it's fouled back. So again, Larceny's is ahead.
I think she's been ahead to all but 1 batter here so far through 8 that she has faced.
0-1 pitch is swung and missed. Makes it 0-2. Larceny's way ahead now.
These 2 teams arguably the 2 favorites in the section. West Mifflin also up there.
And there is strike 3 looking. And another strikeout for Larceny's as Kaelin Rittenhauer will step in.
Larceny's did, I think, only pitched 4 innings yesterday in their 20-0 win over Uniontown. Her and Shelby Telegdi combined for 12 strikeouts and a no-hitter.
And that one is swung and missed by Rittenhauer.
We've talked about, you saw, of course, Fraser has 2 capable pitchers. EF does as well with the freshman Telegdi. I'm sure is the heir apparent to Kaylee Larceny's in the circle.
There's another swing and a miss from Rittenhauer, and 5 pitches, 5 strikes this inning for Larceny's. There's another one fouled back. Count stays at 0-2 for the number 9 hitter here for the Cougars, Kaelin Rittenhauer.
Rittenhauer is hitting .375 this season.
There's a swing and a miss and another strikeout for Larceny's. She's up to 5 Ks the first time through the order for Yough. Mackenzie Pritz, an outstanding soccer player, will step in. Not too shabby at softball either.
Yeah, this is the first time we've been able to see her on the softball field, and very good leadoff hitter for the Cougars.
And she swings and misses at the first pitch. So again, we start out 0-1.
She was our breakthrough player of the year last year in soccer. Grace Smith from Elizabeth Ford was our breakthrough player of the year in softball.
Nice change up there from Larceny's. And Pritz way out in front of that one. So it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Larceny's. And a check swing right to Smith. Over to Markland covering the bag. She probably could have taken that one herself, but takes the shore out.
If you have some help there, you might as well take it.
The side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 Ks in the inning for Larcenies. And the Warriors due up here in the bottom of third. Nice quick game here so far at William Penn.
Top of the order coming up here for the Warriors is Resnick, Markland, and Sursevic will head to the plate. And how long have we been here, Jeremy?
28 minutes so far for this game. The first 3 innings, and hoping next week. I think we're tentatively scheduled to get our first look at 2 other teams from this section in Ringgold and Bell Vernon. I believe it's next Wednesday at Washington Township. So we'll have a good overview of what Section 3 4A looks like, or Section 2 4A in softball. But I know Ringgold has had some issues with some players quarantining, but hopefully by the end of the week they're back at it. And we'll see our first look at those 2 teams. And I know Bell Vernon's hoping to get Sophie Godzak back in the circle. I know the section games are what they feel is more important, so
I will tell you, Talia Ross has been pitching pretty well for Bell Vernon as a freshman.
She's young, and she's going to be very good. But she's facing seniors in the batter's box now, not just freshmen.
Right.
So as Resnick stands in, ready for the first pitch from Augustine. And she looks at ball 1. Little inside.
Just a bit inside.
No, stop it. 1-0 pitch. There's a blooper again. And that time Rittenhauer makes the play. Great catch there with the slide at the end. And Resnick is retired.
Great play there by Kaelin Rittenhauer at second. Shading back.
Wasn't much Resnick could do with that pitch in on the hands, and she almost got it out there for a hit, but a good job by Rittenhauer to make the play.
Resnick started out the EF first with that single and later scored. And
Markland first pitch swinging. Oh, and grounds it, and Rittenhauer this time muffs that one off the spinning line drive, and that's going to go down as an error for Kaelin Rittenhauer. Kind of got caught in between whether to grab it on the line drive or let it hop, and ate her up a little bit. So Sursevic comes up with Markland on first.
That's softball. Sometimes you'll make a great play and then the next something like that can happen.
Sursevic, nice hard swing there, fouls it back. Makes it 0-1. Yeah, that time the ball played her. Coming off the bat with that spin.
Sursevic, a RBI double her last at bat. Went opposite field, hit it down the third base line.
Comes the 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive again into left field. And Sursevic is on, so the Warriors are cooking here with runners on first and second. Again, a little slap the other way from Sursevic.
Potentially one of the more underrated hitters in Class 4A.
And Sursevic's one of the few catchers we don't see the courtesy runner for. She does have good speed as Talegdi steps in, and Augustine has to be careful here what she serves up to Shelby Talegdi. Change up on the outside part of the plate. In there for a strike. Great pitch there by Augustine, and when you take that pitch for a strike, that messes with your timing as a hitter.
Talegdi, he did hit a 3-run home run in yesterday's win.
That one just outside.
Been struggling as of late, hitting around 160, but yesterday was kind of indicative of what she can do.
Talegdi now awaiting the 1-1 pitch. And that one's in there for a strike, down at the knees. And against a big hitter like Talegdi, that's where you want that pitch. You don't want her to get any loft on that ball. Because she can hit it a long way. We've seen that.
Yes, she can. Saw it plenty of times in the senior swing.
There's a little undercut swing, and that's going to be Rittenhauer near the line. Makes the catch for the second out. Good job by Rittenhauer to cover some ground there and get it near the line.
Nice pitching by Emma Augustine here. Big out number 2 there for her. So now she faces Grace Smith.
Smith flew out in her last at bat, and there's a pop-up over our heads. And no cars were damaged in that foul ball.
Yeah, here at William Penn, you always have to worry.
Yeah, there was.
That's why I parked about a mile away.
Yes, me as well. I was here with Jen Caudalupi actually the last time I was here, and I think it was the athletic trainer that his windshield busted out. So there's a strike. So it's 0-2. Our buddy Benny Bamford should be arriving any minute to get you photos of this game for tomorrow's edition of the MVI.
Sure to pick up a copy.
There's a ball outside. Good job by Adeli to get out of her stance there quickly.
Odeli isn't the easiest catcher to run on.
No. Comes a 1-2 pitch to Smith. And that's a swing and a miss. Good job by Augustine. Get out of a jam. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. 2 left on for Elizabeth Ford. As we get ready to head to the 4th inning. And I think our favorite sponsor's coming up.
Do I have to?
Yes. Yes, you do. Tell me all about those crispy, fluffy fries.
The 4th inning of action here at William Penn Field is brought to you by Foster House 2 in Bell Vernon. Foster House 2 Sports Bar and Grill located at 1 Cook Road in Bell Vernon, serving their famous King sandwiches 7 days a week. They also now serve pizza and pizza burgers all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come enjoy one of their 12 ice-cold beers on draft, along with a wide variety of bottled beer, mixed drinks, and frozen margaritas. They have the perfect atmosphere for enjoying great food and drinks with friends and family while watching all of your favorite sporting events on their big screen TVs. They are proud to support all of the local sports teams throughout the Mon Valley. Come and see them for a great time today. Does that make you want to go see them for a great time today?
It does, but Kenzie has softball practice today, so I'll be doing
I
nothing.
did visit Foster House 2 last weekend.
Man, I don't like the option of the plain and hot wings. I just, I need something else.
Very much after broadcast topic.
I mean, I do have my container of seasoned salt handy. I can just bring it with me, maybe. I don't have a game to cover tomorrow. I got other stories I'm working on. But that might be a possibility.
As Kaelin O'Delly steps in.
Sorry. O'Delly
fouls
on
off.
back. I get distracted by food.
Jeremy gets distracted by everything.
I do.
That's why the window at Perked Up is very inconvenient for the Valley Sports Guys podcast.
Yes. And we're back this week. I'm excited to be there again.
We are back.
I got 3 dad jokes ready to go for
I'm not
the time
gonna lie,
we missed.
waking up on a Sunday morning and not having to do anything was pretty nice.
Adeli fouls that one back. It's 0-2. Just getting under it a little bit.
Again, another batter that Larceny has been able to get ahead of.
She's caught looking last time she was up in the first. That one's way up and out. Do you think Larceny's can pitch for the Pirates?
Probably.
I hope. They gotta find somebody that can pitch.
2 words. Jack Leiter.
Yeah.
Tank for Leiter.
I don't think they have to try.
Well, they don't have to try. I mean, they have the number 1 pick, but tank for another good pitcher next year.
So Deli count even at 2-2, and she swung at the high one. And she's going to kick herself back to the dugout there. She goes down swinging. Another K for Larcenies. And 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Now 6 strikeouts for Larcenies through 3 1/3.
Savannah Mans checks in, the number 3 hitter.
Man's hitting .400 this season.
He got the changeup right back to Larcenies. Fires over to Smith. She's way in front of that changeup.
Really not a lot of hard contact against Larcenies today. I mean, you have the fly out to left field by Mackenzie Pritz to start out the game, and then the single by Augustine.
Yeah.
But aside from that, a lot of ground balls and quite a few strikeouts for Larcenies.
Sammy McGee takes a big hack at the first pitch, and that's fouled back there for strike 1. And, I mean, they're making contact. They're just not squaring it up as well as you would like.
Easier said than done. I wouldn't want to be in there against her.
Nope.
Or Emma Augustine. I would not fare well
That one's
at all.
high and outside again. Evens the count at 1-1 here to Sammy McGee. And that one's in there for a strike. Looks like it caught the outside part of the plate. Our vantage point isn't the best. Larcenies' 1-2 pitch. Now in a little check swing, fouled back into the wilderness, where there's probably 100 more balls just like it. You getting wet? Yeah, me too.
Mm-mm. I don't know what you're talking about.
No?
Mm-mm.
Thought I felt a drop.
Drop what?
There's a little check swing pop-up right to Markland. That's an easy out there for the 3rd of the inning.
Another 1-2-3 frame for Kaylee Larcenies as she has retired 8 straight. So we go to the bottom of the 4th.
No runs, no hits, no errors. It's kind of been the theme here.
Lauren Vey, Kaylee Larcenies, and Bella Gamiliano will lead off for the Warriors. What we got going on the rest of the week here, Jeremy?
Not too much. I'm working on a story about a Belle Vernon native looking to make his professional football dreams come true. I'm going to talk to him tomorrow and talk to his agent, get some photos. I know he's been working out with some pretty famous NFL types.
Interesting, interesting.
I'm going to start working on that tomorrow. I know we do have a couple games being covered tomorrow. I know Sarah Catholic, South Allegheny, you're going to be there.
Should be a good one. South Allegheny seems like a baseball program kind of on the rise.
They are.
Right now.
2 years ago, I think they only won 1 game.
Yeah. I talked a little bit with Brian Zarenda last night, and he said, they're a really good team, and they're gonna see a lot of different pitchers, and should be a good challenge for Sarah Catholic and a good challenge for a young SA team.
I know Zarenda's really excited. He has a stretch of games here where he gets to look at some of the depth he has.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw some of those young players come in a blowout win against Springdale on Monday, and there's a kid by the last name of Black in that lineup. He hit the ball hard in his only at bat, and
Black.
A couple other kids that
familiar last name.
Isaiah
Can't remember
Petty.
where I remember that name from.
Yeah, they're going to be set up pretty well here for the stretch run as we get to the meat and potatoes of this season. Is we got a fly ball to left by Vey, and Pritz in shallow left field will take that one and wrap it up. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Augustine. Oh, here comes Benny Bamford walking down the left field line.
The boy wonder.
Now wait, if we are Batman and Robin, we can't have Boy Wonder.
He's the mini Robin. He's like the Robin from Teen Titans, the show.
Titans, the show is a very good show. I highly recommend
Weren't they
it.
like little kids in that show?
Not in the actual Titan show on
But
HBO Max.
there's like a show on like Cartoon Network.
Larson,
Weren't they kids?
Yes.
Yeah, He's the Teen Titan. He's our Teen Titan.
He looks like a teen. But
Well, he is only, what, like 19?
Yeah.
20?
1-1 on Larceny's here as we got distracted.
Yes, we did. Sorry.
Augustine's 1-1 pitch. Just down and out a little bit.
This has kind of been the pitching matchup I was expecting.
Yes, it's the kind of game we thought we would get. Close, fast-paced, fast-moving. That one's inside. We'll have to offer Benny a ride back up the hill to get his car later.
Yeah. Well, we're going to need Chad to drive us to our cars first.
3-1 pitch. Ball 4. And Larceny's is on, and
First walk surrendered by either pitcher today.
my buddy Bob Sawhill, the head baseball coach at Fort Cherry, calls the leadoff walk the kiss of death. Leadoff walks always, most of the time, come back to bite you. But
Good thing it's a one-out walk.
in a pitching match like this, you can usually get out of it. What's up, Benny? There's a bunt over to first. Sacrifice is made. 2 outs in the inning. Carly Sukup steps in. We did have a courtesy runner come in for Larceny's.
Big at-bat here for Sukup, the runner in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. I think she liked what she saw from that pitch. She swung pretty hard there. Alyssa Dula is the courtesy runner on second base.
Sukup is one of a few freshmen that Harry Rutherford is relying on. There's a bunt.
And she is going to be thrown out at first to end the inning. And I'm sure one of the things Coach Rutherford's going to tell them is they're getting the bunts down, but they're not making them move. The bunts are going straight towards Augustine. You want to push them up the line or push them towards the first baseline. Make the defense work a little bit more than they have. So, getting ready to head to the 5th. And
if you want to be a sponsor of the 5th inning,
give us a call.
Give us a call at
yeah, we'll
our
be
number.
reading through our sponsors one more time. You're going to get 2 reads per game. So, we're very grateful for your support of MVI Live, and if you're interested in sponsoring, shoot us an email or a message.
Yep.
And we will get you in touch with Dean Della Malva.
And very thankful for the support from Perked Up Cafe. There are a few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and an experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster. Serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries, Perked Up Cafe serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi is available on site and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports. Let them know we sent you. Emma Augustine will lead things off for the Cougars as the lone hit for Yough today.
Actually, she has the lone hard hit ball for Yough. She shot a line drive into left field. Past the third baseman to Legdy. And there's another hard hit ball. And that one gets past Sukup. And she's going to hold it second. So we'll give her a single and an error on Sukup there. Hard line drive got past Carly Sukup. And Augustine ends up at second.
We will have a courtesy runner as well for Augustine. Can Yough capitalize on this chance? First time that they've been able to get a runner into scoring position today. And they have their 6, 7, 8 hitters here with Maria Lindich to start things off. She flied out to Grace Smith.
There's a bunt.
First.
Fielded by Smith to Markland. So Lindich is retired 3-4 on the bunt, but she does her job and gets Maddie Rittenhauer over to third.
Brings up Michaela Spoon-Howard.
All Spoon-Howard really needs to do here is put the bat on the ball on the ground. And, I mean, the corners are in here for EF, but Resnick and Markland are back. There's another bunt. Larsenes checks the runner. Good job by Kaylee Larsenes. And they cannot get the run home, and that's 2 outs already as she looks to get out of this jam.
Very nice job there by EF. You can tell that those are situations they work on very often. It wasn't a bad bunt there by Spoon-Howard either.
That was a good bunt. I think it was a little too hard. That was the
Maybe, yeah.
That was the issue. It got the Larsenes pretty quick as Allie Augustine now will step in. And there's a swing and a miss on the first pitch from Larsenes.
EF trying to get out of this jam after the single by Emma Augustine and the error by Sukup. Sack bunt got Allie Augustine over to third.
It's Maddie Rittenhauer.
Maddie Rittenhauer at third.
Emma Augustine's Curtis runner. Allie Augustine's in the box. And she strikes out. And the Warriors get out of the jam. Great job by Larsenes to get us to the bottom of the fifth. No runs on 1 hit, 1 error. But that runner is left on third as we get the change of innings.
And top of the lineup due up for the Warriors here in the bottom portion of the fifth.
And if you're Elizabeth Ford, this is where you want to add that insurance run.
Yeah, you know that Yough can strike in an instant, and I believe they have their top of the order.
9-1-2 coming up.
9-1-2 coming up here in the next inning. So,
and if for some reason you get through them, you're still going to have 3, 4, 5, in the 7th. So you want to put a couple insurance runs on board here.
Can't say enough about the pitching today of Emma Augustine and Kaylee Larsenes. Augustine, not too many strikeouts, only, I believe, 2 through 4 innings of work, but she's gotten the job done. She's been able to rely on her defense for outs. As Anna Resnick will lead off for the Warriors here in the bottom of the fifth.
Got to thank ShadyRays.com for my new sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like them?
Yeah, I like them.
They match my Jeep and me.
And your shirt.
And my blue. I'm all about the blue.
I see that.
Resnick lays down a bunt. That one's a good bunt up the third base line. The throw pulls Rittenhauer off the base, but good backup there.
That'll go down as a
Howard.
bunt single for Resnick.
Yeah, I think she had that play made. And that's what I was saying in the last inning, to get that bunt up the line a little bit.
And that's something that this EF team likes to do. They like to play small ball with the hitters at the top of their lineup. Jordan Paneri used to slap bunt a lot. As Markland shows bunt, Resnick takes off for second, and she is out.
Nice play there. Nice throw from O'Delly, and a good job by Pritz to hold on.
And we said it earlier, O'Delly isn't easy to steal on, and Resnick, even with her speed, caught for the first out of this inning. I almost got it.
Good job.
I tried. I stretched my arm out.
I believe makes it 0-2, right? That first pitch a strike?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. 1-1. My bad. That one's in there for a strike. You can hear the umpire's call there. 1-2. Now on Markland.
Markland had 3 hits in yesterday's game, as did Grace Smith and Brees Sevic.
That ball's outside. I apologize if you're watching the feed and looking at the scoreboard. It's getting a little crazy now.
Oh yeah.
I undid the count, and then Resnick was magically appeared back on first base. So I had to get her thrown out again, but we're good. Markland now 2-2 pitch, change up outside. Good eye there. Good plate discipline there from Brooke Markland to not swing at that one on the change of pace.
Full count now for Markland.
There's a fly ball down the left field line. That's going to be foul. Markland now back to the box. There's a shot caught there by Pritz as a pop-up couldn't quite make the outfield.
Nice pitch there by Emma Augustine. Kind of weird-looking swing there. Kind of just waiting for it to come in.
There goes Sir Sevic now. 2 hits here today, a double and a single, both to left field. And Dutch Harvey moves his left fielder towards the line. Lots of room out there in that gap, though.
We know that's what makes her so dangerous, is she can hit those gaps. She can hit them down the line.
That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 on the EF catcher.
Shelby Talegdi on deck for EF here. 2 outs.
Change up, taken just a bit outside. Lots of action around the valley today. I believe we're covering 4 or 5 games tonight. Team MVI is out in full force. There's a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Sammy McGee is going to get there for the final out on the pop-up. And that'll take us to the 6th inning, Jose.
Yeah, no runs on 1 hit, no errors in that inning for EF. Started out with that bunt single by Anna Resnick. She was caught stealing, and then 2 fly balls induced by Emma Augustine to keep it a 1-run game, and now the Cougars are looking to respond as we head to the 6th.
Who's the lucky sponsor of the 6th inning?
The lucky sponsor of the 6th inning is not Chico's Bail Bonds.
Yes.
It is the Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural. The Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela already offers many options to help you feel good inside and out. Coming in May, a new service will be available to help you look and feel your best. Cryoskin Slimming and Toning treatments are coming to the Salon and Spa. Cryoskin Slimming is a 28-minute non-invasive 3-phase thermal shock that will help naturally destroy fat cells. Cryoskin Toning is a 20-minute cold therapy treatment that will help improve your microcirculation and speed up your metabolism. So check out this new service provided at Cheney's Natural, 138 West Main Street in Monongahela. Call 724-328-2834 or visit cheneysnatural.com to book an appointment.
Thank you to Cheney's Natural for their support. And we're ready here for the top of the 6th. Kaelin Rittenhauer, Mackenzie Pritz, and Kaylin O'Delly due up here for the Cougars, who had their best chance to score last inning. They had a runner on third and could not get her home with 1 out.
Yeah, Emma Augustine with her second hit of the game in that last inning. Advanced to second on an error, but Yough was unable to capitalize.
First pitch is fouled back. Make it 0-1.
Another strike that Larcenies will start out with. It's definitely been key for her today.
There's another strike. 0-2 quickly here on Kaelin Rittenhauer. Larcenies only at 51 pitches here. Only averaging a little over 8 pitches per inning. There's strike 3 looking. And Rittenhauer is retired. Now 8 strikeouts for Larcenies.
Brings up Mackenzie Pritz over 2. They fly out to left field and they ground out to Grace Smith at first base.
There's a shot left field. Sukup is there for the second out.
Nicely hit ball there by Pritz. She hits that into the gap. I mean, that has a chance to be extra bases.
With her speed, it could be 3 bases really fast.
Kaylin O'Delly now to the plate. She's struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging.
There's a changeup from Larcenies. I'm sure she's well aware of the power that O'Delly does possess. She's not the biggest catcher in the Whippeal, but she has some pop. 0-1. Another changeup for another strike.
Both these pitchers today have done a really good job of changing speeds and working effectively.
Now O'Delly in a big hole here, 0-2. And there's a shot to third. That's a fair ball. And O'Delly's on her way to second. Just over the bag. Kaylin O'Delly is on with a double.
Big hit there for O'Delly. She made an adjustment, was able to get on that Larcenies pitch, send it down the line. Brings up Savannah Mans, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out.
She was on that just long enough to get that inside the left field line.
O'Delly does have some speed on second base.
Yeah, I would say anything through into the grass here will score O'Delly. Mans swings a miss. It's 0-2 already. And Coach Harvey a little beside himself over there in the third base coaching box.
Might be the second straight inning where y'all can't capitalize. We'll see here an 0-2 pitch from Larcenies. Here to Savannah Mans.
That one is low. O'Delly is going to be thrown out at third, trying to steal. Cardinal rule, Jose, never make the third out at third base.
In a 1-0 game, though, why not? Why not send her and try to make something happen in an 0-2 count? I mean, if anything, now Savannah Mans gets to hit here in the next inning, gets a free count, and you have your 3, 4, 5 hitters up. So I don't disagree with that call. You don't want to make the last out at third, but in a one-run game, why not gamble for something right there?
Great throw there by Sursevic, right to the glove of Telegdi, who held the tag on O'Delly, and we're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Elizabeth Ford still leading 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Warriors, and no runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cougars. And then a close game between these two teams is no surprise.
No, not at all. And these are two teams that they can hit, but when you have two pitchers like these two teams have, two of the better pitchers in this section, I'd say two of the better pitchers in Class 4A in general, it's going to be maybe a 1 or 2 run game. And I mean, we had that 1 run by EF in the first inning and haven't seen another one since.
And I'm sure both coaches will tell you as well, these are the games where an error will kill you. You have to play clean defense, and we've seen the best defense from the catchers so far, throwing out runners on base. It's not easy to throw out Anna Resnick at second base on a steal, but
No.
O'Delly did it. And Sursevic, I mean, granted, it's a little shorter, but she had to throw a dart because O'Delly has great speed. And here we are, 1-0. Shelby Telegdi steps in. 4, 5, 6 due up again. If you're Elizabeth Ford, you'd like to tack on an insurance run.
EF with 5 hits today, but they haven't really been able to get anyone in scoring position. They had Anna Resnick leading off with a bunt single in the last inning, but she was caught at second and haven't had a runner past second base since the first.
First pitch at Telegdi. Strike on the outside corner. Augustine ahead.
Big opportunity here for the 4, 5, 6 hitters in EF's lineup.
There's a changeup. Telegdi gets a bat on it, sends a fly ball out the center, and that is caught there by Savannah Mans. And I think the fact that that was an off-speed pitch really helped keep that one here in the yard.
Brings up Grace Smith with 1 out. She's flied out to right field and struck out swinging in her 2 at-bats.
There's Smith, a ground ball right back to Augustine. Easy play there. She throws over to Lindens for the 2nd out. Good job by Augustine there.
You figure, when you look at the 4 playoff teams out of this section, you got to, I guess, not assume, but predict that EF, Yough, and West Mifflin might be 3 of them. These are the types of games we might see from all 3 of those teams when they play against each other.
First pitch to Lauren Vey is low. She holds the bat on the changeup, but it's in there for a strike at the knees. Now, I'm really interested to see, that Elizabeth Ford or even the Yough West Mifflin matchups, because the one thing West Mifflin likes to do is hit the ball, and when you have 2 good pitchers like these, defense wins championships, and good pitching will carry you there as well. It's 2-1 now on Lauren Vey.
We've seen so many times where, a team has had good pitching and won Whitfield state championship, especially in this area.
There's a ground ball to second, and that one's booted as well by Rittenhauer, and Vey is going to reach. That's going to be another error on Rittenhauer.
Lucky break there for Elizabeth Ford as they get a runner on here now for Kaylee Larsenes.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Vey try to get herself in scoring position here. On a steal. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Larsenes, just outside for a ball. 1-1 on Kaelin Larcenies. That one's up and out. It's now 2-1. There's a good pitch on the outside part of the plate. Larcenies watched it go by. 2-2. Good job by Augustine to battle back here for the Cougars.
And Augustine has done a really good job. The hitters 4 through 9.
There's a pop-up to Rittenhauer, and she makes the play. The side is retired. We're headed to the top of the 7th. 3 outs. 3 more outs for Elizabeth Ford. They keep Yough off the board. They'll claim this first win here over their rivals in the section. And I know who this inning's sponsored by, once again. The hub for great food in the Mon Valley. You gonna read it?
Sonny's Bar and Grill. No, I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
Serving our famous King sandwiches 7 days a week. Foster House 2 at Cook Road in Bell Vernon. They also now have pizza and pizza burgers all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come enjoy one of their 12 ice-cold beers on draft, along with a wide variety of bottled beer, mixed drinks, and frozen margaritas. They have the perfect atmosphere for enjoying great food and drinks with friends and family while watching all of your favorite sporting events on their big screen TVs. They are proud to support all the local sports teams throughout the Mon Valley. Come and see them for a great time today.
We got an out-of-town score. Jeremy Tepper is in McKeesport. Greater Latrobe with a 3-0 lead over the Tigers. See if we can get some more out-of-town scores here. Another good softball matchup with their game against Wash High postponed. Fraser headed on down to Greene County to take on West Greene as Savannah Mans takes strike 1 and swings away at strike 2.
Quick 0-2 count.
0-2.
Final, well, potentially the final line on Emma Augustine. 6 innings, 1 run on 5 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts.
Mans, the feeble swing attempt there, and she is caught. She's down swinging. And here's a stat. Kaelin Larceny, 62 pitches this game so far. 54 strikes, 8 balls.
Wow.
Sammy McGee steps in here with 1 out, and she swings and misses. And safe to say, Kaylee's pretty nice and stretched out right now.
Yeah, I'd say that she's in midseason form here early on.
0-1 pitch, just a bit low.
The last time I really talked to her for my season preview was about a month ago, and she said she had some things to work on, but it seems like she's really benefited from pitching a lot during the Florida trip, and it's ready to go.
That ball's high. 2-1. And if you're Larcenies here, you don't want to give the Yough Cougars a base runner here in the top of the 7th. Yeah, you have to ask her how all that stuff's working itself out here after this one. That one's just a bit low. Good job there by Sir Sevic to frame it. It's 3-1.
Larcenies hasn't been in many 3-1 counts here today.
And fires in a strike there. Full count, 3-2 on Sammy McGee.
3-2 pitch from Larcenies. Taken for strike 3.
And I think McGee knew it because she started trotting right back to the gate to head to the dugout.
There's strikeout number 10 for Larcenies here today. Emma Augustine already 2 for 2. 2 of Yough's 3 hits today have come off the bat of the Cougars pitcher, so see if she can do something here with 2 outs, keep this one going.
Out-of-town softball score. Sarah Catholic 16, Jeanette 1.
Well, the Eagles lost quite a lot in terms of some veterans, Nina Grandy, Maddie Carr, Lizzie Fight, but still a good Eagles squad for Denny Williman.
It's a big swing and a miss there from Augustine. I think her eyes lit up on that high pitch. She tried to tie it up with one swing of the bat. 1-1 the count. Change up in there for a strike. It's 1-2 as the Cougars are down to their final strike here in this one. As EF looks to take control of the section standings early on here in the season. There's a pop-up behind the plate. And Sirsevic is able to make the catch and end this game. So the catching on display today for both of these teams.
And what a pitching performance by Emma Augustine and Casey Larsenes. They combine to only allow 8 hits, 1 run, only 1 walk between the two, and 12 strikeouts. But Elizabeth Forward, the defending Class 4A WPIAL champions, get a win and move to 4-2 overall, 2-0 in section play as Yough suffers their first loss of the season, 3-1 overall and 1-1 in section.
And I'm sure these are, we mentioned it, 2 teams that are going to see each other down the line here.
Probably in the postseason as well.
Yeah, for sure. But, a tough loss for Yough. But again, this is what you expect from these 2 teams for sure.
And a very tightly contested matchup. And I don't know about you, Jeremy, but I'm excited to see the next one here or over on top of Cougar Mountain. Might be a little colder, but
it probably will be. That's probably
it'll probably be like 80 degrees up there. It'll be like 57.
Yeah. But to wrap this one up, I'm Mon Valley Sports Editor Jeremy Salou.
And I am Mon Valley Independent Assistant Sports Editor Jose Gron.
We will see you Friday going home.
Charleroi at Fraser.
Charleroi at Fraser. And that'll do it for this one.
Yeah, signing off. Be sure to give us a follow on Twitter. Be sure to check out tomorrow's edition of the Mon Valley Independent. I will have a game recap and have some Ben Bamford photos accompanied by it. But be sure to pick up a copy of tomorrow's MVI.
And if you haven't enjoyed this great weather, get out there and do it.
Go outside. Go do something.
Or if you're catching the stream later, I hope you enjoyed this great weather today.
Absolutely.
And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, too. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Have a great day, everybody.